Hi there, Aquarius. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl, and we're looking at May 18th through May 24th. The important thing for you to know this week and for the next 3 weeks, May 19 through June 11, is that Mercury, the planet of communication and clear thinking, is out of phase or retrograde in Gemini, which is your fellow air sign and your fifth house of creativity, self-fulfillment, and fun, as well as romance. Now, this doesn't sound great because, of course, when Mercury is out of phase, Murphy's law of whatever can go wrong will go wrong is in full effect. So just be careful with how you say things, how you phrase things, and the tone of voice that you use, all of which will come into heavy play while Mercury's out of phase in that fifth house. It's amazing how you can say something which is not as so nice, but if you say it in a way that is helpful and sweet and quiet and with a smile, it doesn't sound as bad as if you like yell it or say it, with your teeth clenched, angry. It's the tone and it's your smile and all that good stuff. So remember that while Mercury especially is retrograde, because people will take things the wrong way, especially if you're in a new romance or you're trying to push something ahead. And speaking of that, Friday is one of those days when you need to lay off the trying to force something to happen, which doesn't seem to want to happen. And that's because the sun in Gemini, the same zone, your happy place, gets into quite a standoff with Saturn, which is the planet of discipline and the planet of focus, which is in Sagittarius, which is also out of phase. Now, Sagittarius being your 11th house of hopes, dreams, wishes, and friendship. If you are in business with a Gemini, with a Sagittarius, with a Capricorn, expect that there is going to be some kind of minor to major blow up, and that you may have to really get off your soapbox, Aquarius, and stop demanding something or stop trying to get something to happen. You're going to come up against obstacles and restrictions. And you're also, if forced into a corner, and if you have to make a decision, a big decision, make the right one. Because Saturn takes no prisoners. Saturn is very unforgiving. And even though it's in happy-go-lucky Sagittarius, it doesn't matter. It's a force to be reckoned with. So if you're in a business relationship and you're at odds with someone, and you're thinking of bailing, of getting out, of dissolving the relationship, and then dissolving your personal relationship with that person, think long and hard about that. Mercury retrograde is one of those times when doing anything with the word RE is advisable. Review, reconsider, rewind, rekindle, rethink, reconfirm. It's not a time for you to push ahead with anything new or anybody new. It's a better time for you to maybe pick up where you left off, to work on the things that you've already got going, and not to start a new romance or to start your online dating profile, because it'll be riddled with things that you don't want on there in hindsight. It's amazing how a word or a picture here or there can send the wrong message to all the wrong people. And that's what happens when Mercury is retrograde. So your best option is to really lay low until mid-June. And if you do have to make an important decision, reach that decision after much thought. Have a great week. Great speaking to you, and I'll speak to you again next week.